Howdy gang, Kevin here. My wife got me an early Christmas present and she told me I needed to do a video on it. My wife is a TEMU addict. I won't say she's an addict, but she supports TEMU a lot. So, she handed me this box and told me I needed to do a video on it. So, I guess that's what I'm going to do. First of all, they put too much tape on this thing. May have to move the camera back a little bit. Wait one. All right. Got the box open. Lots of styrofoam. Oh, this is a tent stove. Let me tell you how this happened. I am not a TEMU supporter. Not because I don't like TEMUs, because I don't want to order anything. I get little ads on my phone and on my Facebook and all over the place all the time for join TEMU, download the app and you get this price for something. Well, a tent stove came up on it one day, and I showed it to the wife and I said, "How much are those?" So she looked it up on her TEMU app, and they had a bunch of tent stoves on there. They ranged anywhere from like $100 to $200. They didn't look bad. Of course, I was looking at pictures, so you never know. So apparently, my wife decided I needed one. Guess we'll have to buy a hot tent now. Let's see if we can get this thing out of here and we'll take a look at it. Oh, some kind of destructions in the bottom, in case I can't figure it out. All right. Dogs are going insane outside. All right. Pretty simple, pretty rough. There's no company name or anything on here. And there's no packing list or anything in the box. So, I don't know if this got a brand name on it or what. I don't see a brand name of any kind on the stove. And this is all the instructions say. So, look pretty straightforward and simple. It's got fold-out legs on the bottom. Not complicated so far. I'll fold those back up while I look at this thing. Oh. Anywho, got two little shells that fold out on the sides. Got a big hole right here in the middle. I'm hoping there's something that goes in that. It looks like there's stuff on the inside. Not a bad little latch. They like their foam. Alright. It's got 7 pieces of stove pipe packed on the inside of here. One of them's got a damper in it, looks like. So, let's do a fit on that and see if it's jiggly or anything. It actually fits pretty tight. It actually fits pretty well. Throw one more time. One more on there and see how the second one fits. That's the stuff jiggling around on the inside. Making noise. More stovepipes. More stovepipes. More stovepipes. This has got that round thing that goes in a hole in it. What's over here? A grate with something taped to it. We'll see what that is in a minute. We got some sort of a tool. I guess that's for scraping the ashes out. And anyhow, that's what we got there. Let's see what the rest of this stuff is. I'm gonna put these back in the box because I'm not gonna put it all together right now. That will probably be a thing for tomorrow. So I'll probably fire it up tomorrow and get it burned in and do all that kind of stuff. Let's see what else is in the box. Glass on both sides, but there's a hole here in the door. I'm hoping this is a piece of glass for the front door, because there's no glass in the front door. They apparently don't want me in this. Tape everywhere. Ooh, piece of glass. That's heavy duty stuff. It's tempered apparently. And it slides in from the top for the door. And that piece of glass just slides in from the top. I'm guessing this grate is meant to go inside the stove and be a fire grate. I don't know if I'm in love with that or not. There's no pictures of it all put together. Maybe it's on that little piece of paper. Maybe it'll show where that goes. But it looks like it goes inside. And yes, it does. It goes on the inside. That is the fire grate goes on the inside of the stove. This little bugger right here, it's round, so I'm assuming it goes in that hole on the top. Just a disc. It fits in that little cutout right there. Fits all right. Not a bad little stove. I don't know how much the wife paid for it. Like I said, they range from anywhere from $100 to $200 on TEMU. So, what we will do is I'll move this thing outside tomorrow because I got no place to put it in here. Otherwise, I got to cut a hole in my shed to put this in here, and I don't have a hot tent to put it in. So we'll probably just take it outside and fire it up tomorrow and see how it burns, and maybe make some coffee on it or something and have a little fireside chat tomorrow. Maybe we'll do that. So, I don't think that it's not bad. The door got a little bit of jiggle in it. It's got the end pipe damper, and then of course it's got the front damper for the airflow. Can y'all see that? Woo. Pretty complicated. So I'm hoping that with that glass just sliding in and this little bugger just sitting there, I'm hoping that once the draft gets going, you won't get any smoke escaping through those places. Of course, it'll have to burn in a little bit and get heated up and get the draft going. But we will see how that happens tomorrow. A camp stove, hot tent stove, whatever you want to call it, off of TEMU. My wife bought this for me. So, that's what it is. I looked at them on. I looked on Amazon the day that we looked at it on TEMU, and I found one that's, I don't know, pretty similar to this for just a little over $100 on Amazon. But I didn't look at the dimensions to see if it was the same thing, and I didn't look close to see which one she was ordering, and she didn't tell me how much she gave for it. I don't know. Yep, probably I'll take that tool out of there before I put that fire grate in there, huh? It's got a little pokey thing too, I guess, so you can lift that thing off there. I guess you're supposed to scrape the ashes with this thing. Never mind. I will look it up online and see what it says about all these parts. Other than that, got myself a wood stove. I don't know. We may have to investigate Salty Dog Outdoors fireside chats. That might be a thing. All right. Talk to y'all later. See you on the woods. Thanks for your views. Thanks for your support. Thanks for the likes. Like, comment, subscribe, all that other stuff. See y'all in the woods.